But okay, let's see them. Welcome back to Feelin' Froggy Knits. My name is Maya, and today we're somewhere a little bit different. As you can see, I am not in the Project Palace. I'm actually visiting family in the Seattle area, and I want you all to come with me, see the sights, go to the yarn stores. Listen. I know that I said I was not going to buy more yarn and I was gonna keep knitting with yarn from my stash, but too bad. Today we're gonna go to a yarn store, we're gonna go to the aquarium. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go have a fun little rainy day, little rainy yarn shop day. Ooh, cute. We're gonna look up some yarn stores. Yarn store near me. First yarn shop I think I would like to go to is called All Wound Up. Y'all know at Feelin' Froggy Knits we love a good pun. Here is the spot, All Wound Up Yarn Shop. I heard this is a little bit of a pricey spot, so we might just do a lot of looking. Okay, let's go. So it's actually been a couple days since we last spoke because, oh, little fun story time. I have a kidney infection. Yay! I didn't record at all yesterday because I was in the little emergency room, you know, having a ball in there. in writhing pain. I'm fine now on antibiotics, so don't worry about me. So yesterday was kind of a little bit of a relaxing day, but now we're going to a place called Deception Pass, which is where the Puget Sound meets the Pacific Ocean, and it is just gorgeous, so I'm excited to show y'all. We will get back to the yarn content later, but for now, it's pretty nature, okay? Okay.
Wait, is that supposed to be a frisbee?
Cotton 4K
yeah,
too.
It was.
Oh, nice. It is delicious. everybody, we made it back to the Project Palace. My boyfriend and I got home late last night and I didn't really want to end the video then, so I just have spent the day kind of tidying up around the house, taking a deep clean kind of shower, you know, getting back into the routine of things, I guess, back at home. Willow and Ivy are doing great. They missed us so much, they even slept together in our bed for the whole night last night, which is unlike them. I wanted to end the video here with a little haul because as you saw with all those clips, I went to some yarn stores, you guys. I went kind of a little, I had such a fun time in Seattle. I got to visit my dad and my sisters and my stepmom, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunt, my other aunt, my uncle. I mean, I just have a lot of family up in Washington. It was such a treat to see each and every one of them and to get to spend time with them. And I love that they indulge me and that they sometimes come along when I ask for them to go on little adventures, little yarn adventures with me. I would love to get into a little bit of a yarn haul with you guys. I am going to start out with kind of like, I would say the main event, but we'll start with it, who cares? This yarn is from the last shop that I went to. It's called the Fiber Gallery in Seattle. I just had to hold it up next to my head. You are going to make such a lovely vest. I have some fun little plans for her and it involves a Valentine's Day vest. Video coming soon, hopefully. I'm gonna swatch using this yarn tonight, I think. Oh my gosh. Be on the lookout for that cute little Valentine's Day vest video. Ooh. I bought this at the Fiber Gallery. The lady was lovely. She made me realize I needed to get an extra cake, so thank you. I also just bought this white cream plain mohair. I have a hat that I ran out of mohair and I'm hoping that this will match, and if not, it is a gift, which I know we're supposed to give like the perfect gifts, but this has like a hole in it and I'm just gonna be real. I make mistakes, I mess stuff up, but that doesn't mean I don't make beautiful pieces and that I don't want to give these soft, luscious hats. But I'm hoping that this will match up. Who knows? The next shop that I visited is called Needles and Hooks. It is in the Lake Forest Park area. I am not familiar with Seattle, but I got this Malabrigo, which is funny, I got both Malabrigo. I've never seen this yarn anywhere at any yarn shop, but I've heard about it a lot. So I got this, it's this beautiful, luscious Valentine's Day romantic red. Ravelry, it's called Ravelry Red. Why is that? Why did they make that the name? It's so hard to say. Ugh, I won't complain. It's a wonderful website. This yarn feels soft. It is going to hopefully be the collar, the ribbing on my vest, so it's going to be close to skin, and I wanted it to be nice, luscious, soft. The unspun yarn is, for lack of a better term, it is rustic and just that close to skin. Not usually the best. This stuff, so soft. At that store, so I only got that yarn there, and then I also got some notions. I said in a previous video I bought this swivel cord from Knitter's Pride. It's called the Mindful collection, but it's the swivel cable, and I wanted to get another 16-inch for hat making because I'm making a lot of hats and I'm buying a lot of yarn to make hats. So I wanted to get another one so I can perpetuate my multiple projects at a time and, you know. Notice how I didn't dive any deeper? Yeah, okay. Then I got these little stitch markers. I was working on an Oslo hat and forgot to bring stitch markers with me, and so I just like wanted to buy some, but I didn't want to get plastic ones. I got these and they were kind of expensive and I wish that I didn't get them. Ugh, you know, blah, 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 whatever. They are very cute, and while I'm knitting with them, I'm like, ooh, this is fun, ooh. And they're like, you will not be able to see, will you? Will this camera? Love my camera, yay! Okay, I think that this stitch marker would be able to fit a lot of needle sizes, whereas other ones that I bought from like Coco Knits or even the safety pin ones, they can only fit up to a certain needle size. I don't know how big you could get. I guess maybe I'll test the waters. The vest that I'm going to be making is bulky weight yarn, so I am going to be using a bigger needle. These might come in handy. That is it for needles. What was it? Needles and hooks. This store is called All Wound Up Yarn Shop. It looks like it's in the Linwood area of north of Seattle. I'm, again, not from there. I'm trying to give directions for some reason. I said this in a previous video. I like to buy yarns that might be hand dyed or local. This yarn shop, I did see some of that, but none of the colors spoke to me. And you know, don't buy something just because it's like local or whatever. Buy what speaks to you and what colorways speak to you. They had a little, I guess, section for this dyer out of Pennsylvania called knittinbro. Look at this color. I need a minute. Oh my gosh. I saw this pink and there are speckles in here. I mean, yeah, you thought, oh, it's not gonna get better. It got better. There are blue and like little brownish speckles. The color is called Yasss Queen. Again, love it, love it, love it. It's a sock yarn. I am going to make such a kick-ass pair of socks with this yarn. I think I want to find some sort of lace motif because I think this yarn with the speckles that are in it would just work really nicely with a lace pattern, I think. If y'all have any suggestions for lace sock patterns, please leave them in the comments down below. But this is Yasss Queen. It's very like magenta, bright pink. I'm loving pink right now. I don't know what's going on. Again, another kind of like maintenance yarn, I would say. I just needed some white sock yarn, some white fingering weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's from Cascade Yarns. Just needed a white for, I'm thinking of doing colorwork socks with this white. Ooh, stay tuned. She's got plans. Okay, these last 3 yarns are the last of the haul. Oh, sad. I know, but I showed some restraint, kind of. I did not show restraint. Why would I lie? I gotta be real with you guys. I'll start with my inspiration first, and it is this. Before I talk about this, I want to say I love Wool Needles Hands, and Taylor over there is just such a sweet lady. I watch every single video that she puts out, and I love it when I don't watch them for like a couple days and then I get to watch like 3 in a row because she posts twice a week. Amazing. Props to her. Bow down. Queen. She recently did a video about mohair and about mohair alternatives. I didn't even realize that this wasn't mohair when I bought it. I just was like, this is soft, and this like chartreusey green is really speaking to me. It very much reminds me of Nickelodeon slime, harkening back to younger days. What was that? Okay, anyways. But she did a whole video about mohair alternatives. I'll link her channel and everything down below if you don't subscribe to her already. I was looking at the fiber content in this. Oh, what does it say? 74% baby Surrey alpaca and 26% mulberry silk. So here we have a mohair alternative. Make sure to watch that video because it is very informative. She talks a lot about mohair alternatives and how they are just heavier than regular mohair. I don't know what it is, just the way the strands work, the fiber, who knows? I don't know much about yarn. Most of the time I know what I'm doing. Chaotic. Okay, so it is a little bit thicker. You can see the strand of silk looks a little bit thicker than the mohair. This is the strap that's like tying it all together. So maybe like a regular strand would look thicker. I want a slimy head. I want to look like I have just been Nickelodeon slimed. This was the inspiration for my new hat. I know that I just made myself a pink hat, but I need that for my like warm colored days, and I need my green hat for my cool color days. This is what we do. We make ourselves things. We make us stuff. I saw that and I wanted to find a fingering weight yarn to pair with it to do the Oslo Hat Mohair edition, which I'm knitting my second one right now, and this will be the third, and I have a fourth yarn combo that I want to try. And actually the yarn combination that I'm using right now is a fingering weight and 2 strands of lace weight mohair. I have been trying it on during the process because I just have this huge fear that it's going to be massive, and it fits fine. I will say that I have not washed it yet, so I'm hoping that it kind of stays true to shape. It's not a super wash yarn, so I think that the wool will kind of stay true to shape, and it really is just giving it this extra fluff. My Oslo hat that I made for myself now feels kind of thin compared to this. Like, it just added this nice little thickness. I thought that this mohair alternative, though it might be a little bit more dense, a little bit thicker, you know, a little bit of a thicker lace weight yarn, maybe closer to a number 2 than a number 1, it's fine because you can have 2 lace weight strands, hold them together, and it still works out well. And honestly, I like it even better. Adds more warmth, adds way more floof. I want to like comb it out. I'm really excited. Oh, hey guys, make sure to follow my Instagram if you have not already. I post updates on there and all that kind of stuff. It's Feelin' Froggy Knits, same as my YouTube channel. Anyways, this is the yarn that I found to pair with my slimy chartreusey green. This yarn is a bit darker, but it has kind of a heathered look, so there are some darker and some lighter parts to it. What I have realized time and time again is that when you pair a mohair with a yarn, that the mohair really just kind of like emphasizes the part that you want it to emphasize. At least that's what I have found so far. Maybe I have just gotten lucky. So that is it for my Seattle yarn shop haul. All the shops were so sweet and helpful and nice, and I just loved going into each and every one of them. Obviously, I let myself splurge and treat myself while traveling, just because I don't get to do that very often. And yeah, new city, new pair of socks. My Seattle socks, my S City, gosh dang it, I can't get away from these S cities. My boyfriend and I are actually gonna go on a little road trip. I'll get a chance to find some yarn shops in cities that don't start with an S. Maybe. Yeah, I should be able to. We're gonna drive like thousands of miles, so sure. This video was kind of more clip heavy and I would say more relaxing than like me talking. Obviously this last little bit was a treat for you and me to get to sit here and chat, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. I love taking these clips. You know how there's like that shame that people have with like filming in public? I'm like getting over it way quicker than I thought I would, which maybe it's the Leo in me that loves attention and such. Anyways, tangent over. Y'all want a tattoo tour one day? Ooh. Ribbet, Feelin' Froggy Knits is out. I love you all. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.